Hi everyone, this is Rakshita BK studying at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in the Department of Electronics and Communication. I'm going to discuss about the Python programming. The topic is reading and writing the files. Next we'll see the content. Introduction, why read and write the files, basic concepts, reading the files, writing the files, advantages of reading and writing the files. Next we'll see the introduction to reading and writing the files. Reading and writing files are fundamental operations in many programming tasks, allowing programs to persist data, exchanging information, and manage content dynamically. In most programming languages, file operations typically involve opening a file, performing read or write actions, and then closing the file to ensure data integrity. To read a file, the program opens in its read mode, process the content line by line or in chunks, and close it. Afterward, writing to a file involves opening the file in write or append mode, writing the necessary data and closing the file to save the changes. Error handling is crucial in file operations to manage issues such as missing files or premises errors. By mastering these techniques, developers can efficiently handle data storage, logging, configurations, management, and more in the applications. Next, we'll see why read and write files. Data persistence, data sharing, configurations, and logging. First, we'll see data persistence. Files enable data to be stored and received even after a program terminates. Data sharing. Files can be used to share data between different programs or systems. Configurations. Programs can read configuration file to customize their behavior. Logging. Writing log files helps in tracking the execution flows and debugging. Next, we'll see the basic concepts. The basic concepts involves the file path and file modes. First, we'll see what is a file path. The locations of the file in the file systems. It can be absolute, full path or relative, path relative to the current working dictionary. File modes. Modes determines how a file is opened. R. Read default mode. W. Write creates a new file or truncates an existing file. A. Append. Write data to the end of the file. B. Binary mode for binary files. Plus append. Read and write. Next, we'll see the reading of the files. Next, we'll see the Python for reading the entire of the file. First, we have to give a Python slash open the file in the read mode. Then slash content with open example.txt_r as a file. Slash read the entire content of the file. Content is equal to file.read print the content. That is print of content. In reading the file, there are two types, reading the entire of the file and reading the file line by line. Next, we'll see reading a file line by line. Python slash open the file in read mode with open example text.r as file. Read the file line by line for line in file line. So next, print the line strip slash use strip to remove leading slash trailing white space characters. Next, we'll see the writing of a text file. There are two types of writing of a text file, writing to a binary file and appending to a text file. First, we'll see writing to a binary file, Python with open example.binary wb as a file, file.write bhello.world. Next, we'll see appending to a text file, Python with open example.txt_a as a file, file.write append this line. Next, we'll see the example applications for reading and writing the file. That is data processing. Image you have a CSV file with data that you need to process. You can read the file, process the data and write the results to a new file. Python import CSV. That is reading data from CSV file with open data.csv in file. Read is equal to CSV reader in file. Data is equal to list reader. Slash process data example convert all text to uppercase. Proceed data cell dot upper for cell in row for row in data. Writing process data to a new CSV file with open. Proceed data CSV dot new line as out file. Writer is equal to CSV dot writer out file. Writer dot writer rows processed data. Next, we'll see advantages of reading and writing the files. First, there is simplicity and readability, cross-platform capability, built-in libraries, error handling, Unicode support. First, we'll see simplicity and readability. Python syntax for file operations is straightforward and easy to read. The with statement ensures the files are properly closed after the site finishes, even if an exception is raised. Closed platforms capability. Python's files handling works across different operating systems, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, without needing modification to the code. Built-in libraries. Python provides extensive standard libraries like CSV, JSON, and so that they simply working with different file formats and performing file operations. Error handling. Python's exceptions handling using try to accept block allows for robust error handling during file operations, making the program more reliable. Unicode support. Python natively supports reading and writing the files encodings, which is essential for handling international text. Next, we'll see the disadvantages of reading and writing the files. First is performance, second is resource management, concurrency issues, limited low-level control, memory usage. First, we'll see what is the performance. Python may not be as fast as some of other languages like C or Java when it comes to file input-output operations, especially with large files or intensive read-write tasks. This can be mitigated by using efficient data handling techniques but remains a limitations in some contexts. Resource management. Improved file handling such as filing to close files can lead to resource leaks while the with statements mitigates the risks. It's still something to be mindful of. Concurrency issues. Python's global interpreter lock can limit the performance benefits of multi-threaded programs when it comes to the file operations. However, this can often be mitigated with multiprocessing or by using asynchronous input or output. Limited low-level control. While Python is great for high-level file operations, it lacks some of the low-level control over the file handling provided by languages like C or C++, which can be necessary for certain applications. Next, we'll see the memory usage. Reading large files into memory can consume a significant RAM, read random access memory, potentially leading to memory issues. Using in iterative methods like line by line can mitigate this but requires careful handlings. Next, we'll see what is the conclusions for reading and writing the files. Reading and writing files is in Python is a straightforward yet powerful features that enhances the capability of Python program to handle data efficiently. Understanding these basics operations enables developers to build robust applications that can interact with the file systems for various tasks, including data storage, configuration, and logging. Thank you.